Hey everybody, welcome back to Nightmare Collective. I'm Chris. Thanks for stopping by and watching my review for Warm Bodies on 4K. All right, let's get right into this thing, and there it is. There's the steelbook, very reflective today, as you can see. That's just what my lights want to do. Let's show you the back. All right, let's show you the front, the back, and then the full thing. And then there is the inside with our little record disc. This thing is awesome. Again, Lionsgate killing it with the 4K steelbooks. And so I know a lot of people have been talking about like Lionsgate as a whole doing a wonderful job, but they're still like, well, these boutiques, but obviously the boutiques are doing better. They're doing specific movies, you know, at a much higher price. So this thing was $22, I believe, and on average they're between $17.99 and $21.99, so this is $1 more than the other ones, so maybe that's a trend going forward. I don't know, maybe it's just Best Buy being weird, which could be the case because of all the nonsense that's been going on with them lately. $60,000 for the menu, man. Nicholas Hoult is killing it. You know, he's got a $60,000 movie and a $21.99 movie. All right, so I think this looks great. It does have Dolby Vision, it does have Dolby Atmos, which is pretty on par for Lionsgate doing with everything. And then I just want to talk about the movie for a little bit. This was a first time watch for me. I'd never actually watched this movie before, and I really enjoyed it. So if you don't know what it is, it's basically Romeo and Juliet with zombies. But Nicholas Hoult is great in it. Teresa Palmer is also really good in it. It's just a fun movie, you know, overall. And I kind of stayed away from it. I'm not a huge zombie person, which is weird because I also did pick up Dawn of the Dead, which I will talk about at some point. I do need to break this open. I have not watched this yet. I've heard there's a couple problems, but I kind of wanted to stay away from those until I can do this. So look forward to this coming maybe in the next week or so. And we'll talk about that movie. If you're a fan of this movie or if you've never checked it out, I think it's worth a blind purchase because it's a great steelbook from Lionsgate. It's a reasonable price, you know, at $22 for a 4K movie. Not bad, especially one that looks this good. And so, I mean, that's pretty much all I've got. I mean, like I said, I wanted this to be pretty quick and painless and easy for you guys. I highly recommend all the Lionsgate stuff. Even if you are like, you know, the barrier to entry is super low with them because you can take a risk on this for $17, $19. If you price match from Amazon, you can usually get a little cheaper. But I think you can do that, and I think that's great because like I said, the boutiques are doing awesome stuff. But again, this movie is $34. You know, when you're doing these like what is it coming out? Dead Silence from Scream Factory with the, you know, the alternate like cover. That's $40. So you're talking about $40 for a movie. And if you're not like a hardcore collector like me or some of the other people on YouTube or just out there are, $40 is a lot for a movie. You know, I also picked up Bubba Hotep, which we'll also be covering at some point. But again, this movie's like $30, which is still a step down, but we still at least would get a slipcover. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing. At least with these two Scream Factory releases, we got slip covers, which is nice for once, you know? It's nice to buy a Scream Factory movie and not have to just look at it with just this case, which was a trend for a while with them. I don't know what was going on, but all right. I'm going to stop talking now because I belabored my anger at non-slip covered movies, but I highly recommend Warm Bodies. Let me know down below, what did you think of Warm Bodies? You know, kind of what's your favorite Lionsgate disc? And that's all I've got. If you like what I do here, consider becoming part of the collective. And I'm going to link some videos for you now. I recently reviewed Knock at the Cabin, so definitely check that out. I really like that. M. Night Shyamalan's Return to Form. And then I'll link my last 4K review, which was Freaky with Vince Vaughn. Check that out. A couple negatives there, but overall a great disc. And I'll talk to you guys later.